Today we are diving into a hot topic that's shaking up the social media world. TikTok, the app that's been a cultural phenomenon for years, might be banned in the US as early as this Sunday, but TikTokers aren't going down without a fight. Instead, they're turning to a Chinese app called RedNote, which some are dubbing China's TikTok. If you've been online lately, you've probably heard the buzz about TikTok's potential shutdown in the US. It's no secret that this has creators and users scrambling for alternative. And guess what? There's a new app stealing the spotlight called Xiaohongshu, or as it's known in English, RedNote. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're diving into why this Chinese app is suddenly everywhere and what it could mean for creators and users alike. Let's get into it.
You know the biggest fuck you to the government you could do right now? I'm gonna give you like 3 ways, so I need you to follow through. First, RedNote. Download it now. It is the China version of TikTok. Joke's on them. We're just going to TikTok's other app, okay? It's actually decently funny. I've been going down a rabbit hole. It's a little less filtered, but go for it. Because we're not doing Clapper. Oh my God, I've been on that app a bit. 2, I'm gonna tag the creator here that made a list of all of the Congress, Senate, I can't remember who all was on the list, but there are politicians who voted to ban TikTok, who have a TikTok and have used it for political gain on this app. I'm sorry. If it is such a security threat, you should not be using the app. You should not be using it to benefit you. So we're gonna call them out in the comments. We're gonna follow through, go watch their videos. I'm gonna tag 2 creators that I love and I've been watching their videos on how to do this. I'm gonna tag them. I need you to go watch their pages. 3rd, we're not gonna freak out. We're gonna remain calm, cool, and collected. Again, ex-TV reporter here, and I am telling you they are fear-mongering on purpose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We have no idea which way they're leaning, and we're not going to jump ship to Clapper. Do you hear me? We're not doing Clapper. I physically saw things, I can't even talk. It was so bad. I can't even tell you the things I saw on there because my video will be taken down. Anyway, that's what you're going to do. I'm already on RedNote, and if you start seeing creators going over there, go. Collectively, we're all going to RedNote. Let's go.
First things first, what is Xiaohongshu, launched in 2013, is often called China's answer to Instagram. It combines a Pinterest-like layout with a focus on social shopping, seeing curated lifestyle content, influencers' recommendations, and easy links to shop products directly. It's basically a one-stop shop for aesthetic and consumerism. And this app isn't just a passing trend. During the pandemic, Xiaohongshu exploded in popularity amongst Chinese users, particularly women. Today, it boasts 300 million monthly active users, with 79% of them being women. And now, it's the #1 free app on the US App Store.
Seeing that RedNote, another Chinese app which is owned and hosted in China, is the #1 app on the App Store today is just beautiful. It's the most ironic icing on the cake for this government, because you're trying to take down the app that actually is safe, where all the data and servers are here in Texas, that has been proven to work in this country for the last 6 years. Now, Americans are going to another Chinese app that is actually in China.
So what's driving this sudden surge? One major factor is the TikTok creators themselves. With TikTok's future in the US hanging by a thread, many influencers are recommending Xiaohongshu as a backup plan. They are encouraging followers to make the switch, ensuring they don't lose their audiences. Now, the timing here is no coincidence. The US government's been going back and forth on TikTok's fate because of its Chinese ownership. With a Supreme Court decision looming, many creators are understandably nervous. Xiaohongshu offers them a way to hedge the social media bets. It's not just about timing. Xiaohongshu's features are tailor-made for today's creator economy. Its social shopping tools make it easy for influencers to monetize their content, and its aesthetic, lifestyle-focused design is a natural fit for those coming from TikTok and Instagram. And the investors are taking note too. Xiaohongshu has raised a whopping $917 million in venture funding from big names like Tencent, Alibaba, and Sequoia China. It was valued at $17 billion just last year and is reportedly gearing up for an IPO. According to Bloomberg, the app's profits are expected to exceed $1 billion this year alone. But here's the big question, can Xiaohongshu sustain this momentum? And what happens if US regulators decide to take a closer look at its operation? Given its Chinese origins, it's something to keep an eye on, especially as the US grapples with how to handle apps like TikTok. Meanwhile, let's talk about what's not happening. You might expect TikTok users to recommend Meta's apps like Instagram or Threads as alternative. But Meta's had its own issues lately. They recently announced changes to their content moderation policies, including discontinuing third-party fact-checking. This has raised concerns about misinformation and hateful content on their platforms. So, for many creators, Xiaohongshu feels like a fresh start, a platform untainted by the controversies of TikTok and Meta. The TikTok ban has been a long time coming, with concerns over national security at its core. TikTok's parent company ByteDance is based in China, and that's raised fears about potential data sharing with the Chinese government. While lawmakers insist this is about safety, critics argue it's a political move. Some TikTokers are even planning Meta blackouts, week-long boycotts of Instagram, Facebook, and other Meta platforms. Talk about making a statement. As TikTokers migrate to RedNote, the memes are flowing. Users are joking about meeting their Chinese spy on the new app.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking download RedNote, the Chinese equivalent of TikTok, like the Chinese TikTok app. I'm gonna download it on my phone. I'm gonna let it track other apps. I'm going to give it permission to see my location and all of my contacts. And then I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm going to let it sit there as a little window through which my personal Chinese spy can see everything that I'm doing. I'm not even going to participate. I'm not going to be active on the app. It will simply be a vessel through which I will be giving my Chinese spy a little taste of life vignette of my existence.
While others are taking a more somber tone, reflecting on the livelihoods they've built on TikTok. It's a mix of humor and heartbreak. For creators who've turned TikTok into a full-time career, this ban feels like a personal attack.
To your city, excited to see your face. Hold me, console me, and then I'll leave without a trace. Come on, don't leave me. It can't be that easy, babe. If you believe me,
With 300 million monthly users already, RedNote isn't exactly new to the social media scene. While it's unclear whether the US government will target it next, for now, it's a safe haven for TikTok fans. But here's the million-dollar question. If the US bans TikTok for security reasons, will RedNote, another Chinese-owned app, face the same fate? It's complicated. The law targeting TikTok could theoretically apply to foreign apps, but lawmakers say that wasn't the original intention. And that's it for today's video. So what do you think? Is the TikTok ban really about security, or is it just another political chess move? And will RedNote become the next big thing in social media, or is it just a temporary refuge? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. As usual, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.